Hello guys, this week we have Hippo48, founder of Hippoland, Earth 2 big spender and fan of quizzes. Hippo, do you want to quickly introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Hippo, 42-year-old father of two, living in the suburbs of Switzerland, and I love Earth 2.
Brilliant. And what's your Earth 2 backstory? How did you kind of find it, and what was it about Earth 2 that appealed to you?
Well, it's the same for pretty much everybody, I guess. Discovered it via on a Facebook ad, then checked it out, and yeah, I liked the idea because I was a big fan already of Ready Player One. I read the books. As usual, books are much better than the movie. So yeah, I was interested in it, and like many others, I guess. Also, my first purchase was my house where I live. So, and then yeah, kept on going.
I think we all do something nice and local as well, don't we?
Yeah.
I can't say I've read the Ready Player One books yet. I have watched it, but I've never done the books. I might have to do the books because a few people have said good things about them now.
Yeah, but like always, the books are way better than the movie. Yeah,
because you can let your own imagination take over rather than having the story dictated to you. Right,
yeah.
let's get to the questions. So I think probably the thing you're best known for me, or at least one of the things you're best known for me, is the quizzes that you do on Discord. Is there a backstory to your quizzes? Like, where did that come from?
Yeah, I just like little games, mini games. I like gambling. I like yeah, every kind of competition and challenges. Yeah, whenever also with my kids or with my family, try to always like play little games and make everything a little challenge. And yeah, you know, because it's gonna take some time for Hippoland phase 3 and stuff, and Hippoland is not such a big mega city as other ones, and I'm the only person, so just not to just the people don't forget about Hippoland. I do the quizzes from time to time, just yeah, to keep my community busy.
Yeah, to keep them engaged. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't know Hippoland, he always usually when he's having a drink, he usually drops like a random question in the Discord server, and the first person to get it right, or the first person to answer it, or the first person to drop a picture or something like that, he gives them land. So if you guys want some free Earth 2 land, Hippo's server is a good place to go because it's probably at least once or twice a week, I would say, isn't it?
Yeah, usually on Fridays, but sometimes I forget about it, and just whenever I have an idea for a quiz, actually.
Yeah. There we go. Right. So we briefly just touched up on Hippoland project. Do you want to give us what that is, what your goals and aims are for it, and how that first started?
Yeah, that was like in early February. I just discovered different megacities, and I was thinking about doing something on my own. And yeah, it kind of had to represent myself. As I said, I'm a gamer. I'm a gambler, and yeah, all the other megacity projects I saw, they were like more serious with trading, luxury, whatever that was around. There was no like just for fun megacity. And yeah, I thought that's where Hippoland comes into play. The backstory is, yeah, I have some very good football friends from 20 years ago. We used to play football together, but after we stopped playing football, we still kept in contact, and we meet every Friday night for a few beers, but we never just have beers. There's always something we play along, you know. We play table soccer. When the weather is nice, we're outside playing ping pong, or we just play cards, or we go to the lake with the beer pong table. There's never just drinking. There's always like, yeah, playing with involved. It. Yeah, and so that's just like my idea for Hippoland. Yeah, then I can meet my friends maybe in Hippoland sometime. You know, just walk around, and the idea is more for like phase 3 with the VR. Probably that's what I had in mind, actually, that you just pop on the goggles and you go to Hippoland, you see who is there, and you just play random games with them and have a drink.
It's good that you've tied it into real world things that you love as well, because it means you're not going to end up losing the passion for what your city's about. Yeah, that's good. Like that. So this one, I think it's kind of clear to anybody who follows Earth 2 that you have fairly deep pockets. What is it that you do in Earth 1 that you can afford that in Earth 2?
Well, I'm Swiss, and in Switzerland there's chocolate, cheese, banks, and watches. So now you can guess what sector I'm working in.
Oh, you want me to guess? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm going to guess banking then.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I work for a Swiss private bank. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. To be honest, like I didn't know what you did, but I just guessed that you owned a bar or something. That's kind of what I had in my head. But no, I was wrong.
Would also be nice. Yeah.
Yeah. No, honestly, that's what I had you down as. That's what I thought your answer was going to be. So right, Earth 2. Actually, no, you kind of covered that. No, we'll skip that one. I was just going to ask what it was about Earth 2 that appealed to you, but you covered that in one of your other answers. Right. Do you want to walk us through your Earth 2 portfolio? How much land do you have? Tier 1, Tier 2? How many joules are you getting? How much essence are you getting?
I don't actually know the split between Tier 1 and Tier 2, but definitely more Tier 2.
Yeah.
Because then in early December last year, when it was cheap again, I opened the pockets again to buy more and more. And let me check. I have 5,508 properties made up of 190,675 tiles.
Insane. Yeah.
My net essence is 177,600, but I haven't converted any either since like 2 months. So I'm sitting on more than 220,000 either in the moment.
You have to make a video of when you convert that.
Yeah, we will see. I mean, the last tweets or information from Shane was not so clear, so I'm just holding on to the either. We will see. Either is life, so we will see. I get about between 110 to 120 joules per day.
Very impressive.
Around 3,000 S and 3,000 either per day. Yeah,
that's really good. Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest portfolios on F2, I would imagine. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, right. So this is kind of one that I've asked a few people now. And what do you think is the biggest hurdle Earth 2 faces going forward?
Well, yeah, I saw the videos. I imagined that question will come up. So I would say short term is I would see is a smooth release of the E2V1 together with the essence drop. And I just imagine that when they do that in one drop, that it might attract a lot of new users. And if they face the problems we faced early on and with the Dubai incidents and stuff, and the slow service, they just have to be prepared for an inflow of new users. And I mean, also the investors Shane was talking about, I'm sure they will have a close look at that. So if they mess that up, that's big of a problem. And long term, I would say it's very important to have a steady growth in users. I mean, it's impressive. I don't know the actual figures, but it's a few 100,000 users currently in Earth 2. But if you picture the whole world, we're living in Earth 1. I mean, we're 7 billion people, and there's still some huge free spaces, and the whole world just populated with a few 100,000 doesn't make sense, So I think it's very important to have a steady user growth. Long term.
I don't think we need to kind of populate the full Earth, but I agree with that. We definitely need fresh users coming in, because even out of the 200,000 that we've got, the majority of those aren't kind of active daily anyway, are they? So we definitely need fresh new players coming in. And I agree with what you're saying about they need to get the new features correct, because people that are coming in just to play and just for game experience aren't going to be anywhere near as forgiven for errors and broken features as what the existing community is going to be. So well said. I completely agree with you on that front. So this is similar-ish to that one, actually. If you could add one element of feature to Earth 2, what would that be?
That's a clear one, easy one for me. I already submitted the ticket a few months ago. There will be a possibility for Megacity owners to reach all of the people who hold land in that megacity. Just like imagine you're on the map and you, with your mouse, you draw a circle or something, and then it creates a message group with all the people holding land in there. I mean, yeah, in the Hippoland Discord server, there's about 150 people, but I have no clue if they're if all of them have land, or if everybody who has land is in that Discord. So yeah, going forward, it would be for Megacity owners very important to reach everybody with like one message. Yeah.
No, that would be cool. It'd be a nice feature. I'm not sure how they would get around kind of privacy issues and stuff. I'm not sure what the regulations are on allowing people to just kind of mass message each other. So that's probably something they would have to look into. But it would be absolutely, I completely agree with you. I don't know. I know a lot of the users in Shun City, but I definitely don't know every single one like yourself. So it would be cool to be able to just communicate with those guys. Yeah, I can see that being a good feature. Right. This is the one that I have asked literally everybody. If you could give just one bit of advice to new Earth 2 players, what would that be?
Buy land in Hippoland, of course. Yeah, just spend what you can afford to lose. That's what everybody says. And yeah.
Yeah, I think that's an important one at this point. Yeah.
Join the communities.
Yeah, Discord servers and stuff. Yeah, the Twitter communities and Discord communities. I'll probably learn more about Earth 2 from them than I do any Earth 2 official source as well, to be fair, when they find out little features and stuff. I think the communities are a huge aspect of Earth 2. Yeah, well said. Yeah. Right. Where do you see yourself in the future? What are your kind of long-term goals for Earth 2? Will you still be here as a player, or is it just an investment? Or
no, I see myself as a player. Yeah, when phase 3 kicks in, I mean, it's going to be tough to evolve all the properties as planned, but yeah, there will be contracts with people who can help. Yeah, I actually bought most of my properties like for myself, but I'm also, maybe you saw that I'm a big private island collector, because I believe in the value of private islands. I mean, whenever you see a short video from any metaverse project, it's like a beach or an island or something. And I think to start off for new users, yeah, it's cool to be in a city with other people around, but I think a lot of people will want to have their own private spot, you know?
Yeah.
And so, that's like maybe the investment plan to sell or rent private islands to new players. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people have actually meant. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, player and landlord, maybe. Yeah.
A few people that I've spoken to in the past have mentioned that one of the initial things they went for was private islands as well. So I don't think you're alone in that. I think private islands definitely do have their appeal to a lot of players. Yeah, and I think I actually got my biggest private island off you. I'm sure I won it in one of your quizzes or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just T2, but yeah, it's still my biggest. Yeah, thank you. Right, next up, we're going on the community questions now. That is literally all of mine. And this one's a kind of shared question from Resin and Gina that asked a very similar thing. What games do you plan on making in Earth 2 for Hippoland?
Yeah, first of all, the games I play, ping pong and like just poker tables, any kind of game you can play with a few friends on a table. And actually the big plan of Hippoland is also that people create their own mini games there. You know, the land owners, they come from different countries, they play different games.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if everybody builds like a game from their country, what they are used to playing in their country. And yeah, I just dream of walking around in Hippoland and seeing different mini games from all over the world. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Get an experience kind of everybody else's cultures, things that we might never normally kind of come across. That would be really cool, actually.
Yeah.
I like that. Next up is Herein, and they are asking, how big is Hippoland?
I have no idea. It's meanwhile, it's two smallish islands in Myanmar, but I have no user count or tiles sold count.
It's fairly big, though. It's a decent size. Next is Zachary Fox, and he is asking, what is your most cherished property on Earth 2?
That's a tough one. I have a few that I really, really like, a few really beautiful private islands. I own the FIFA headquarters, also the FIFA museum where the FIFA World Cup trophy is stored. I hold the most valuable property in Monopoly Switzerland. That's Paradeplatz Zurich. That's a square where the banks are around. But yeah, the one I really love the most is the one tile arena in Hippoland. Yeah, I claim to be the inventor of the one tiling, even before Wizard of Oz. Yeah, so that's basically an area, 10 by 10 single tiles. So there's 100 single tiles, and I gave them all away to Hippoland landowners and to some other big E2 players. So the plan is to have in the future in phase 3 have like massive competitions. Imagine like 100 people playing like Catch Me If You Can or whatever. You know, just fun games with 99 opponents.
I like that.
That's what I'm looking for.
If you guys don't know Hippo, he's done it with 2 different projects now, because you did it with your ski resort project as well, didn't you? Basically, when users buy land, he was giving them a single tile plot in the one tile arena after the bought land. That was how it worked, wasn't it? I'm sure that's how I got mine from you anyway. Yeah, pretty cool. Is there any left for people that haven't claimed them yet, or have they all gone?
In Hipaland, it's full. Yeah, but there's a few left in not a few, quite many left in Alpine City, but I haven't given away them to just regular users who bought land in Alpine City. I plan also to give them away with future giveaways, with future quizzes and challenges.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you want to? We haven't actually spoke about Alpine City yet. Do you want to give a brief overview of that while we've just touched up on it?
Yeah, it's just I just had to make that even smaller megacity because it's such a beautiful location. It's in the Swiss Alps. It's like on a high plateau, surrounded on 3 sides by mountains, and on that plateau there are like 8 or 9 small lakes or ponds, and yeah, it's just a beautiful area. And I just figured out that there's no like winter sports themed megacity, and I thought, yeah, why not? But I'm currently not advertising it too much, so yeah. But there's still a lot of time until phase 3, until my plans come to fruition. So yeah, there's still a lot of time to do that.
Yeah, there's kind of not much point in putting too much effort in advertising until the new kind of user base comes anyway, because there's not that many people buying new megacities and stuff at the minute. But if you guys do want to check it out, there's a promotional video on YouTube that I'll link up because I made that. Builder Jun is next, and he is asking, what's the theme and long-term goal for Hippoland? I think we've actually kind of covered this one, but feel free.
Yeah, I think we covered that. Just playing mini games, having a good time with friends, having a virtual beer together.
Yeah, sounds good. There we go. And next, this one is another one from Jun, but Viking asked the same question as well, so I've added him on. And they are asking, why Hippoland? Seems kind of random. Why not giraffe or kangaroo land? Is there a special meaning?
There actually is no too special meaning, but you know, my name in Earth one is Philip, and when I also used to play hockey, not ice hockey, but inline hockey, and in that team, my nickname was Pippo. Pippo, it's like a short form for Philip in Italian. And then when I was in my early 20s, I went to Africa for a language stay there, and then also went on safari and got to see hippos and got to learn about them. And yeah, they're really amazing creatures. Did you know that they are behind mosquitoes, the animals in Africa that kill the most humans?
I did,
for example. They look so peaceful, so chillaxed, so cool, but they are actually really, really dangerous. And yeah, ever since I started like online gaming with my mobile, with little games, that was my gamer tag, Hippo48. In the first game, I don't remember what it was. I had to make a name. I tried to make Hippo, but it was already taken. So I just went for Hippo48 because 48 was my number when I played hockey. So Hippo48, yeah. And ever since in every online game I play, it's Hippo48.
Yeah, these things just kind of stick, don't they? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Right. Next up, we have one from Ship and Jolly Roger. Another one where two people have asked the same thing. Oh, you've actually just covered this one, actually. Why Hippo48? Yeah, you've literally just covered that. Earth 2 Greece is next, and I already know the answer to this, but I'll ask it anyway. Hippo has a Cyprus flag. Is he from there? And what is his opinion on Earth 2 as far as Cyprus or Greek users joining the platform?
Well, I first had the Swiss flag, but when Hippoland got bigger and more people used to buy land, it was hard to see the roads, the infrastructure I have built. So just searched for the most white flag, the whitest flag possible, and that was Cyprus. Yeah, I could change it back now and yeah, just do the roads in white, but yeah, that's a bit too much effort with that many properties. And
no, I get
yeah,
it.
there's no special meaning for the Cyprus flag, just for visibility reasons. Other than that, Cyprus Greek users, I welcome every user from every country. So
yeah, come along. I did exactly the same with a blue flag in Tune City, so I know what you mean. You do need one that kind of stands out, not even just for users, but for yourself to know where the roads are, because it can get quite confusing. Now we're on to literally the last question that we have, and this is from Viking, and he is saying, have you thought about your next Earth 2 project?
no, not really. I have an idea. Maybe there's some people listening to that now. I plan to make just a Discord for private islands. You know,
okay,
it's better to be prepared for the phase 3. I mean, I'm looking for big private island collectors that we gather, and then we have a huge portfolio. And then when new people come in, there's that one single spot to go to search for your private island, so that not they have to go to the marketplace or I have to advertise my private islands or whatever. There's one place and people know if I want a private island, I go there and see all the listings.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
I like that. That makes a lot of sense, actually. If you guys want to get in touch with Hippo about joining him, if you've got a big private island collection, I'll put his details in the description below. Yeah, so if there's any big island collectors out there, just give them a shout. Hippo, that is literally everything we've got. Is there anything you want to go over or anything you want to bring up before we call this to an end?
No, not really. All I want to say is thank you, Pacey, not for that interview, but for everything you do. I mean, I really appreciate all the videos you put out. I know it's tough work. It's a lot of effort you take, and yeah, you get a lot of credit for that. And I just wanted to say in person, thank you very much for everything you do. It's very appreciated.
I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you very much, Hippo. That's nice. Thank you. Thank you for being my guest as well. Yeah, guys, I'll drop everything for Hippo. I'll drop his Discord link, his 2 Megacity links, and any other stuff that you want. I'll put them in the description below, so to make it as easy as possible for you guys to find them. Hippo, thank you very much for being my guest. It's been an absolute pleasure, and no doubt I'll be speaking to you in Discord at some point soon as well. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have an amazing day. Peace out, Hippo. Thank you.
Cheers.